Hi, I'm Dana and I live in the UK. So the weather's absolutely miserable. It's a Sunday. I've already gotten soaking wet going out once today. I'm not doing that again. So I wanted like some cute little crafty thing you do, you feel me? And the other day I happened to buy this. Because like everyone's making mugs and shit on like TikTok and YouTube, and I'm like, I want to make a damn mug, boy. So I got a latch hook kit, which I don't think that's what other people are using to make their mugs, but it was a fiver and I wanted it. So we're making this today. It's a craft from Crafty Things. It was a fiver in home bargain, so fucking accessible as shit if you're in the UK. And it just looks like fun. There were loads of different like little patterns, and obviously I had to get a rainbow because I'm gay. So I'm gonna switch the setup so you see what I'm doing instead of looking at me. I've not done a video like this before, so sorry if it's shit. But I'm trying really hard. Really, really hard. Okay, let's read the instructions better. Loop the yarn around the hook behind the latch. This is obviously the latch here. So I've done that. Push the hook down through one square and up the one immediately above until the latch is through. The pictures really don't help y'all. And up the one above until the latch is through. Bring the two ends of yarn across into the eye of the hook. Make sure they're like even. Into the eye of the hook. Pull the hook back down slowly through the loop. Oh, I think I've got it this time. There we go. Oh, look at that. It grows and grab the yarn. It did that when this happens. Release the two ends of the yarn and continue to pull the hook out. You may find it helpful to place the thumb with your free hand. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Keeping, and then just pull it like I did. We did it. We've done one. We've got a lot more to go. But I did one. Okay, I'm gonna, let's do another couple like this until I get the hang of it, and then we can switch to time lapse, because no one wants to watch me do this for like 4 hours. So behind the latch, make sure they're like reasonably even. I feel like you can hear in my voice that this was absolutely the first time I've considered that this actually might take a really long time. And it did, okay? It literally took me like 4 days to finish doing. And I did enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I felt like I was like on a time limit because I was making a video about it. I felt like I needed to do it like in a day or in 2 days at least. And it took me so much longer. And I did enjoy it, but I absolutely would have enjoyed it more if I hadn't had that time limit on myself, which was entirely self-imposed and pathetic anyway. But you know, I was just trying. But it's just one of those where, like, I've seen other people do this. I've watched the YouTube videos where it's the entire thing's a time-lapse like this, and it looks great, doesn't it? Doesn't it look lovely and fun? But in reality, that took so long. And, like, it's such... Here's my thing with a lot of crafts. What's the point of it? Like, sure, I enjoyed it while I was doing it. It's nice to have, like, around the house. But I've spent... honestly, probably like 40 hours or something tying little bits of fucking wool onto a bit of net. Why? I didn't want it all to be time-lapse though, although a lot of it is because it's satisfying as hell to watch. But like, this is how long it actually took to do like each damn knot. Every single one, my man, took this long. You have to like fold it over and put it through and then pull it back and then do that. And it just took so long. But, you see, eventually I did start getting better at it. Like, you haven't seen me get better at it yet because this is still day one. This was when I was first realising like, oh, this is going to take a while. But I did eventually like figure out how to like put the hook through without having to like open it up with my finger and do this and do this. It got a lot quicker and a lot more enjoyable. But it was one hell of a learning curve, I'll be honest with you. Like, just to be completely upfront, it was a learning curve that I did not expect to have from pulling wool through a bit of mesh. Like, it just doesn't sound like it should be that hard. But then this is the process for each knot up until you get used to it. Like, you see how I opened it with my finger? Eventually I didn't have to do that. And that made it go faster. It made it a lot more fun. It made me feel like I was accomplishing something, which, like, let's face it, I really wasn't. But it came along. I feel like this is when you really start to see that I was getting better. Like, see how I just, like, put it through, grab the wall, I wasn't having to, like, open it up with my finger and all that bullshit. Just getting it done. And that was when it became more fun. And like I say, if I hadn't had, like, my dumb little self-imposed time limit, I absolutely would have enjoyed it more. And I do think, like, see, I think I'd do this again, but with, like, my own design and, like, without a time limit, just as my own little, like, fun thing to do. But I'm not honestly entirely sure that I would, because the little mesh thing that you have to use for it is so dear. Like, for a piece literally the size that I'm using, it's like £4 plus another £2 postage. I'm not paying £6 for the tiniest rug you've ever seen in your life. And then I'd have to buy the yarn as well. Which, like, I understand that crafts, like, take money, which I don't have. But it just seems like so much money for something that you then have to put so much effort into if you vibe with me here. Like, it's such an arduous task to finish these. I don't want to spend like £12 on one that's 30 centimetres by 30 centimetres if I'm lucky, and then have to put all the work into doing it myself as well. Like, I feel like I'd rather just save up and spend like 50 quid on buying a piece that someone else has done. But let's face it, I would not do that ever. Like, if I had 50 quid, I'd buy myself some nice damn food and a jumper. But, like, as you can see, this was towards the end, and man, like, I've dabbled in a few craft projects since lockdown and all that, but this was the first one that I actually completed, and it was worth it for the satisfaction. I've never been so damn satisfied by anything. And then I was like, well, it sort of still looks shit, don't it? So I did a little trim with my scissors, like brushed it all up, and then just trimmed it off very, very gently, very carefully, just because the kit is a bit shit, I'll be fair with you. It didn't come with enough white wool, and then came with way too much purple, and it just, like, there were such different lengths, and some of them were just already frayed. It was kind of a mess. So I had to trim them, but I feel like if I'd, like, done it myself and cut my own little bits of yarn, I wouldn't have had to trim it, I don't think. Because I did a good job of getting the ends even. I like hyper focused on that. That was where my mind was the entire time. I was just like, I need these even. I need them to be even. But a bunch of them weren't anyway. I also considered hoovering it to get the little bits off, because the yarn's like cheap, so it was kind of fuzzy. But I was scared that my hoover would just like eat it or pull all the knots up or something. Like, it'd just absolutely destroy what I'd done, so I did not do that. I wasn't about to sacrifice like 40 hours of work, man. And then that's the final product. I thought it looked super cute on my door, and I definitely want it there. But it also I blue tacked it up as if that was going to work. So although it looks brilliant now, you'll see in a minute that it wasn't staying up. But it looks so cute, and like, it's so bright and colourful, and I kind of hate the design, because the yellow one's like much thinner than the rest of them for like no reason. That's just how it was on the paper and on the instructions and blah blah blah. I'm not entirely satisfied with it. I wouldn't do that. But it looks cute, so I'm not going to complain. I mean, I just did, but you know, it does look cute. It looks super cute. I'm so happy with it. Oh, and just looking at it on the screen, like, oh, I did that, guys. It's such like a minor achievement, but the sensory, like, pure satisfaction of just rubbing your hands over it. I want every pillowcase in my house to be made out of this from now on. And I'm going to shut up now because I filmed an outro, so thanks for watching, listening to me. I'm about to thank you for watching in the outro. I don't know why I said that. It's so cute. Thanks for tagging along with me while I attempted to make this. It's been a journey, but I've enjoyed it more or less. I will have explained everything. This is the outro. What am I doing? Thanks for watching. If you'd like to like and subscribe, that'd be sick. If not, I've done this for nothing. And it's so cool. Oh, it's the texture of it, man. But thanks for watching. Please do come back. I am trying to upload regularly. I've been managing to upload on Tuesdays and Fridays, and I'm fucking proud of myself, okay? So hang about for that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again.